Okay. I'm just going to start over. Welcome to the Whiskey Edition. My name is Rob, and tonight we are going to have a very special tasting of 3 whiskeys by, if you haven't guessed it already, by this Land's End shirt that I'm wearing. Very fancy shirt. This is a Blake Shelton signature Land's End shirt. That is the theme for tonight because we have Alan Jackson's Silverbelly here in the real world, chart number 1, year 1990 at 91 proof. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, this is his label. The story, they all have a story. I'll read the story real quick because how can we not have the story when we're talking country and Western music, which is all about the music in the story in the music, the poetry that goes along with the music. An image defined by an iconic, the story. An image defined by an iconic music career, a career composed of timeless songs about life, love, and heartache by a man of integrity with a signature look. Silverbelly, the color of his iconic cowboy hat, a premium spirit distilled exclusively for and hand selected by Alan Jackson. Jeez. Every detail of Silverbelly whiskey has been carefully crafted to create a brand worthy of celebrating a career and countless memories for all to enjoy. So this is aged a minimum of 2 years in new oak. It says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It doesn't say where from, but it's from a man with integrity. Next up, how could it not be? Chris Stapleton's a Traveler, right here in our stage. The Traveler whiskey, good whiskey is like good song, requires no explanation. One taste should tell you everything you need to know. No one has to tell you how you feel about it. You simply settle in and enjoy. For this first of its kind collaboration from Buffalo Trace Distillery, Traveler brings together the collective artistry of Chris Stapleton and master distiller Harlan Wheatley. Blend number 40 is the carefully curated result of countless hours of testing and tasting. It's a complementary, unique combination of whiskeys from award-winning distilleries and exactly what you'd expect. A premium whiskey that speaks for itself. Proudly blended, bottled by Buffalo Trace Distillery. So up front it says, first of its kind collaboration from Buffalo Trace Distillery, but curated results of countless hours of tasting, unique combination of whiskeys from award-winning distilleries. So we don't know which award-winning distilleries, blended by Buffalo Trace, Harlan Wheatley, and Chris Stapleton. And now, the one nobody's been waiting for, but has made quite an impact on the music scene in their lifetime and in country and Western music. And, you know, we have both kinds here, country and Western. And now, country and Western with Beyoncé. This is Sir Davis. The Sir Davis bottle, just picked this up, I don't know, not 48 hours ago. Had to get into it. 4 generations after Davis Hogue made whiskey on his land, his legacy is honored. Here, the complexity of rye is married with the elegance of malted barley, finished to perfection in sherry casks, a harmony of spice with sublime hints of fruit, like nothing ever before it. Reimagine whiskey with no E. So there's, you can't see me, which is probably for the best. There's our 3 CMA candidates. Only one didn't, I don't think, made it to the CMAs this year. But, so maybe it's not the CMAs, we'll call it the Whiskey Association of America. The Country Whiskey, CWAA, Country Whiskey Association of America. They're contenders for tonight. There are others that are in the music industry. Bob Dylan has, what does he have? Heaven's Door. I think Eric Church, he has a Jack Daniels. I don't have that one, it's hard to get. And a couple others. So maybe we'll take the winner of this and put it up against the rock and roll guys. I don't know. But first, I'm going to open these up, get them all opened up, because they're not opened yet. I'm going to open them, pour them. I'm not putting them in a container or whatever that is. Maybe I'll do that another time. Kind of have a collaboration, kind of like, what was that? We Are the World? Yeah, it'd be kind of like a We Are the World infinity bottle. It could happen. Get these going, and if I speed it up or you see it, there you have it. And I'm back. I think these have opened up long enough. I think I'll just go left to right, right to left. But first, for each one, I think we have to be in a mood. You know, the way we can be in the mood, in addition to the Blake Shelton shirt from Land's End, is a Shepler's black cowboy hat. Got to get in the appropriate mood for some country and western whiskeys. Bad guy hat. So let's try this one first, on the left. Kind of has a floral note to it. Maybe hay, that'd be appropriate. Grass, wetlands, the old range. Let's get into a sip. Not too bad. Not real high proof. I forgot to look at all the proofs on all of them. But yeah, that's not too bad. It doesn't last very long. It's not super high proof. I drink a lot of high proof stuff when I am drinking, and it seems they're higher proof than usual. And this doesn't have a lot of burn, and it tastes pretty good going down. That's all right. And a little water in between. Oh. Cleolum Home and Farm. Another hat for the middle one. I have a feeling I know which one this one is because of the way it was finished. It's kind of got a grapey, not so much field effect to it. But let's give it a taste. You know, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Initially it had like a weird funk, but I don't know that was necessarily, maybe it's the hat, had the funk. But that didn't hold up. Had a pretty good finish. It's not horribly off-putting, a little bit of spice to it. A little baking spice or whatever the heck that is. What did I watch the other day? Travelers. Oh, it's one of these, but it was like the TV show where the guy puts all the spices in to the food because he doesn't know what he's doing. All right, we'll go on to the third one, and for the third, we of course have another hat. This is a handcrafted palm leaf, Atwood Hat Company, Frankston, Texas. I don't know which way it goes. It goes this way. There we have it. Number three. Yep, this one doesn't have quite the, maybe alfalfa? Not quite like an old barn, but you know. Give it a taste. That one made me feel like I just tasted a cosmetics department. And that's not my jam. And I know some people really like that. It's not really, it's more of a flowery taste to it, more of, you know. So that one's probably not as much my jam. I'll go back through them here in a second and try them out. I don't know if I'm gonna switch hats. That's a little ridiculous. Real quick, Silverbelly, we know is 91. The Traveler blend, 90. Beyoncé, Sir Davis, 88. So it's a lot lower proof. All in the same proof category. So that makes things helpful. So one doesn't blow the other one out of the water. Well, maybe we better do the hats. See if I get them in the right order. I think the black hat's the one on the left. It's not bad, actually. I don't mind it that much. It's a good sipper. If you put it over ice, you're not going to have a whole lot left because it seems, you know, we know the proofs are all pretty low. But it's not too bad. I don't mind it that much. This one? I think I know which one this one. Oops, almost forgot. Wrong hat. All hat, no cattle. Yeah, that one's definitely finished. That's finished for sure. So I think I know which one that one is. I'm not good at notes and all that, but once in a while you can pick stuff out if you've done it here and there. All right, and the final. And the palm hat. I think I had that on backwards. Let's go this way. This was from the country and western themed days of my life 30 years ago. Those were good days though. They were fun. Had a good time. Met some good people. Don't know where they are. Yeah, that one's got the flower, you know, the cosmetic store kind of, not floral, but I don't know. This one is not my jam. Between these two, if you wanted more of a whiskey taste, it's probably this one. If you want it more finished, it's this one. I think I'm going to put them in a tie because it's not that I don't want to decide. Maybe that's a little disingenuous. I would actually kind of go with this one a little bit higher, well, than this one because it's not my jam. But this is a good sipping whiskey also. This one just has a little more complexity to it because of the finishing, which maybe isn't fair. So I'll take off the hat and we'll see which is which. Number 3 on the pile, Silverbelly. So that's the Alan Jackson. Put that down here. Silverbelly is not my jam. Good thing I have a whole bottle of it. And we'll do this one. This one is, yeah, this is Chris Stapleton's Traveler whiskey. That means this one, Sir Davis. Not necessarily the winner of today's WNCBAs. Ooh, my tower's getting a little too tall for me these days. But it does have a finish to it that if you like a sherry cask finish, it's pretty good. It's not too bad if you like a finished whiskey. If you like a good sipping whiskey, the Traveler's your jam. If you like kind of a more floral, and not fruit, but a floral content like you'd almost find in a department store cosmetics area, Alan Jackson would be your guy. So with that, I'm gonna put one of my hats back on, put these down so you can see me. I would say while Beyoncé's foray into the country music arena has been met with some trepidation, I'm sure the music's good. The whiskey isn't too bad. Can she hold along with all the other guys and their duration and gals? I am not sure. If I've missed any country and western whiskeys out there done by people, let me know, because I try to find them just so I can do stupid things like this. We'll do some more stupid things with other musicians. And you know, we had a ways back, we had Sweetens Cove from Peyton Manning's, and he had that real floral taste in his Tennessee. That wasn't my jam, but you know, stars are putting out their whiskeys, and they're, you know, they've also got, of course, tequilas and rums and vodkas and all that. So it's a logical progression, but I can taste them, so you don't have to. And with that, pour an extra glass in case somebody stops by. We'll see you next time on the Whiskey Edition. Thanks for stopping by. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Tip the hat. Yeah.